BSJ, making standards work for you.
The Bureau of Standards, BSJ, delivers products and services of the highest quality to its valued clientele. The Bureau ensures high standards in the construction industry through services provided by its technical teams, such as those in the Civil Engineering Unit. Over the past weeks, we've been looking at the BSJ's impact on the construction industry and do hope builders and suppliers of building products will want to engage the Bureau for help in ensuring top quality and economic soundness in business. The Bureau tests all shipments of steel, including reinforced steel bars for concrete that comes into the island. Using the Denison Universal Testing Unit, the BSJ checks the ultimate tensile strength, elongation, and the point at which the material will yield or break under stress. With Jamaica being in an earthquake zone, these are important values which should conform to the JS33 2005 standard. The majority of Jamaica's buildings and other infrastructure are made of concrete. It's therefore important for the BSJ to monitor the construction industry to ensure that quality is maintained. Getting the best quality concrete starts with selecting the right raw material for your construction project, and that means having material that conforms to the relevant standards.
The type of cement you use, the nature of the aggregates that you use, and your mix proportioning. Depending on the concrete that you want to achieve, your proportioning now, how much sand, how much stone, how much water, how much cement, is key.
Having invested heavily in the retooling and upgrading of its testing and metrology infrastructure, the BSJ has positioned itself to carry out a program of compulsory registration and monitoring of ready-mix concrete companies. Checks will be done randomly 3 times per year.
The standard is based on what the purchaser desired. For example, a 3000 PSI with a consistency of say 3-inch slump or 4-inch slump, a certain size aggregates, say half-inch aggregates or 3/4-inch aggregates. Those are the standard that we ensure that the purchaser receive. And a water cement ratio of X, a 50% or 55%. So we check against that to ensure that the purchaser receive exactly what they have purchased.
In checking the characteristics of concrete mixtures, samples are taken for testing the consistency, known as the slump test. Compressive strength test is also done to know the strength of the concrete that will be achieved. These are in addition to measuring the size or grade of the aggregates, which make up over 80% of the concrete mix. Monitoring also includes checking the slack time, that is, the time from batching at the supplier to the time of placement at the construction site.
The Bureau of Standards ensures that the Jamaican standard is of the highest quality. We fashion our standard based on international standards such as ASTM International and the British standards. We do this for reasons. If we have overseas contractors or international contracts, then we can monitor the concrete according to their the international standard, which will help us to achieve good quality work, good quality concrete, and a better building, a better structure.
The Jamaican standard for aggregates is outlined in the JS 124 standard document, which specifies characteristics and qualities of aggregates.
We do aggregate crushing value tests, we do aggregate impact value tests. Those are basically strength tests, which is very important. It's a very important characteristics of the aggregate. Without proper strength, no matter what you do with the concrete, you will not get a quality concrete. If you have enough cement, proper water cement ratio, the concrete will not be of the high standard if the aggregates are not of high standards.
Apart from tests for aggregate strength, the BSJ also offers testing for density, water absorption, and organic impurities such as silt and salt that can cause efflorescence. Grading of the aggregates is done by sieve analysis. Such aggregates include river shingle, washed sand, crushed limestone, and crushed sand.
What we do with our testing, especially for sieve analysis, we test for proper grading of the sample. With this proper grading, you perform a proper blending of coarse and fine together to give you a proper, dense concrete mixing. If this is not performed, this could be a result of a concrete mixing, of improper grading of aggregates, which could result in the slab leaking and porous concrete at a weaker strength. We will go to the quarries, collect the sample, test and give a feedback on the results.
Let the Bureau of Standards make standards work for you. Be assured of the best quality product and service by becoming registered and certified. Positioned for choice among traders, contractors, and builders. Mark a word, standards can work for you. Look out for our next feature when we'll be looking at the Bureau's readiness to serve other industries, particularly those in the food processing sector, to produce the best in the business and supply the best on the market.
BSJ, making standards work for you.